What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus Ally X gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna try Metro Exodus, but not the PC Enhanced Edition. And it actually played really well on the Steam Deck, even on default medium settings. In fact, it was pretty similar to low. I'd probably just leave it default. I didn't really pick up that much more FPS, I don't think. Although, we didn't try that out, you know, in handheld mode where it can get 90 FPS. So maybe low still got more FPS in other places. So you can try your luck between the two and see which one works better for you. But that looks pretty good for this, so that means it can probably hit around 60 at 1080p high. It'll probably be very similar to the Steam Deck, or though sometimes it's a couple FPS behind, but it's doing it at a higher, you know, graphics setting and resolution, so I can forgive that. But let's go see what it does.
Right, so we'll start off 1080p high and just see how that does. Probably isn't going to stay over 60, but that's okay. I'm not really expecting it to, but hopefully it'll at least stay over 30 and be very playable, you know? And then we'll of course do the rest of the resolutions that we usually do on this thing as well. So let's go hop ourselves into the game. So here we go. We're on high 1080p. So let's see if we can at least get playable FPS, which is just 30, 40 FPS and not dropping under 30 a bunch. So let's see what it can do. Alright, well, we're not dropping under 30 at least, but we're definitely not staying at a constant 60, but I was not really expecting to. I just thought it would be nice. This might as well just be the spider car. But yeah, still very playable FPS, even at 1080p high. That's pretty sick. Alright, kill him real quick. Oh, missed. Or maybe I didn't. Either way, they're both dead now. So let's turn it down to a little 900p now. Now 900p, medium settings. I still got motion blur on low. I'd turn it completely off, but I can't. Low is as off as it can get. But in any case, now we can go ahead, hop back into the game, and we'll see how 900p does. Hopefully that's a constant 60 plus. Probably still not, but a guy can hope, can he? Well, now here we go. 900p medium settings this time around. Oh, last time we were getting right around 60 while in the sky. Now we were closer to 80, so that's definitely looking good, but still might not be able to stay over 60 the whole time. We'll have to wait and see until we get underground and even just down to ground level here. Alright, let's get our lighter out. Alright, let's see what happens when we burn these spider webs. Alright, so yeah, we can still make it drop down to 44 if we do all that burning. But still, for the most part, you stay at 60 plus. And I think it dropped down like 58 or 59 right before we were going in the sewer, too. I could be misremembering, but I could have sworn I saw that. Regardless, this is still more than playable. Oop. I missed it. Not that time, though. Alright, let's go and tone it down and then 720p and low. Alright, 720p low settings now. And I do believe this time we do stay over 60 the entirety of the time. Though it doesn't look quite as good now, but hey, sometimes people don't give a crap about any of that and they just want FPS, so that's pretty much what this setting is for. So, why don't we go hop into the game and see how we do now. Alright, here we go. Low 720p. And let's see if we can stay over 60 now. I'm pretty sure we can. So far, so good. Like I said, obviously doesn't look that fantastic anymore. But if you want those frames, that's what you got to deal with. And I doubt it would be super ultra noticeable on the little 7-inch screen either. Still, I would probably just play at the 900p option. It barely dropped under 60. At least where I went. Maybe there's some spots that are dropped down to the 30s and I'd change my tune real quick. But from at least what I've seen so far, that's what I would do. Hey, get out here, you bastard. Here he is. And now, we move on.
Alright, now for some camera recorded gameplay. And definitely a night and day difference. Yeah, obviously the graphics were definitely prettier in the PC Enhanced Edition, but hey, at least we're getting playable frame rates on like almost all of this, well, no, all of the settings. We weren't able to stay over 60 at 1080p high, but we were still able to stay over 30. Could still be some spots where you drop down like 28, 29, but I feel like for the most part you're going to be staying in the 60s. High 50s to 60s, that's what it looked like. And then if you just care about nothing but FPS, you can just turn it down to low. Though, me, I'd probably, if I only had this system, I'd probably play 900p medium. Because that was keeping me over 60 like 99.9% of the time. I think like right here it dropped down like 58 or 59, and then other than that it hung out around like 70 to 80. And I'm like, okay, well, that's plenty for me for a single player game, especially with a controller. Alright, let's put a little light on the subject. Still seem to have the same little stutter there. At least I saw it. Ah, burn, you bastards.
I'm starting to think the game just does have those little stutters in random spots. Because those were showing up even in the PC Enhanced Edition in a lot of spots. Nope, not done yet. You can't relax at all in these times. Yeah, kind of crazy how a game can look this good and still run this good on a little handheld. But then modern games look maybe 10% better, but then run like 80% worse. Anyway though, let us go wrap this video on up.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap from Metro Exodus on the Asus Ally X, and this original game definitely runs infinitely better. Like, the only time we got even close to playable FPS was basically on this thing's almost highest settings, obviously without the ray tracing and stuff, but we were on 1080p high, and we were getting more FPS than we were getting on the PC Enhanced Edition on 720p with everything as low as it could go. So, not too bad. Although, mind you, while it was doing all that, it was still doing some ray tracing, versus none, I believe, in this game. You have the option to turn it on, but you can also have it off. The other game, it just goes to normal, and that's as low as it goes. So I feel like that's what probably killed the Steam Deck, the Ally X, and the Firebat. Heck, it was even owning some of my other computers in the face. Mostly with, like, driver errors and shit. So I'm curious if that is gonna follow this, because I had no problems just playing the games on the Ally X or the Steam Deck. But once we got to that Firebat mini PC, we started having driver timeouts. So I want to know, is that the game doing that, or was that just, like, the ray tracing and this, that, and the other thing going, no, I don't like AMD. I'm just not gonna run good here. So I'm curious about that. So I guess we will find out. But that is all I got for this particular video though. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.